I want to talk to you about Andrew Tate real quick. My name is James Peters. I'm the CEO of Scrooge and Scrooge Jr. I had one of my, what I believe is a dear friend of mine. I posted something about Andrew Tate, one of his messages that I 100% agree with, whatever he was saying in that statement. She was upset with me about this guy, and I didn't know everything that the guy believed, and I have a right to share your content if I agree with whatever you're saying in that moment on that specific topic, and it's okay, right? But man, Andrew Tate, I began to listen to this guy. He goes too far on a lot, and he talks about getting you out of the matrix, and realistically, he's only getting you in. This guy, what really made me mad about Andrew Tate, and I still listen to some of the things that he says, right? Because I understand that if you have people in your life that disagree with you, you're only going to get stronger as an individual. If everybody in your life agrees with you, then you're going to get weaker, and ultimately you're going to be like a jellyfish, right? But Andrew Tate, he goes too far. He touts himself as a man of God, right? And then yet tells men that every man wants to commit adultery and cheat on their wife, and that all women should put up with it. And the one thing he does, he understands what men value in women, and most young women. I love you guys, but you don't understand what men want, right? Men do want purity. Men don't want a woman that's been with a lot of men. And it's because of the damage that woman has been through, and the statistics that the relationship is going to fail, right? So Andrew Tate is wrong. Not every man wants to sleep around. I'm a man of God. I don't even think about cheating on my wife ever. And I believe that I'm an alpha male. And you don't have to have a six-pack and be buff to be an alpha male. You have to have a backbone and a spine, right? If you're a young woman or a young man, you don't have to portray yourself as society wants you to be, right? If you look at society, they want you to think just like they think. And they want you to be just what they want you to be. But you're an individual, you're unique, and you need to be who you are, right? But you also need to have a sound mind, because at the end of the day, that's the only thing that you can control. You can control your mind and what you put in it. And I believe the most valuable thing that you can put in your mind is the Word of God, because it helps you understand this matrix that Andrew Tate talks about. The matrix, it really does exist. There are evil, influential people that all they want to do is ruin your soul, right? They want to get you indebted to financially, and they want to get you indebted to sin where you just can't stop, right? And ultimately, they don't want you to think with your mind about anything. And that's why YouTube and all these video platforms become so famous, because you can just sit and veg out all day. Stop. Spend time on yourself. Spend an hour or two each day. Don't do a little bit of working out, but also read, study. Think about everything that's going on around you, and what it takes for you to get where you want to be. And man, I'm telling you right now, not having any money, it sucks, right? But there comes a point in life where you have enough money to do what you want, and you don't really need any more. And you can share it with the people around you, right? You can be kind to your cousins and your friends and your family. But remember, I like some of the things that Andrew Tate says, okay? There are some of the things that he says that's ridiculous, but he goes way too far. He's not a man of God. Now he's a Muslim, and man, you just can't teach young men that every man that women should be okay with you sleeping around. There's no such thing as an alpha male that commits adultery nonstop. You might think that you're a tough guy, but you're not a tough guy. Look, Andrew Tate, he's a renowned boxer. The guy's freaking, he's a built man, but he's not a tough guy. He's not a gangster. Look, when I was young, I was a gangster. My hands were fists of iron, but in a street fight, you don't fight normal. You fight to win. You take a brick and you knock somebody out with it, right? Guys, Andrew Tate is not the person that you want to listen to. Wake up. If you like some of the things that he says, you can keep listening to him. But don't let him steer you in life. You're going to die. You got to think about that. And God does demand holiness, right? He demands holiness. And Andrew Tate isn't the guy that knows God. In your life, and I'm going to end it with this. In your life, you're not going to have a lot of friends, and you're not going to have a lot of mentors. You might have some associates. But in life, the older you get, the more you realize that you might have a couple of real friends. That if you call them, you know they got your back. You know they got your back. And you might have a lot of associates that would do the same thing because they know that you too are a genuine friend or a genuine associate. If they called you and they need help, they know that you're going to help them, right? But there's not a lot of people out there like that. One person you need in your life, and you don't just need, it's a must. You have to have somebody in your life that knows God. And the problem in society today is there's a lot of people that claim to know God, but they only know about God. They don't know God in a real, genuine, living way. I know God. Follow me, smash that like button. I promise you I'm going to give you some amazing life tips. I'm going to help guide you through the way. If you have any questions, hit it in the comment box. I'll be more than happy to help you. God bless and keep you. Hey, think about what I've said.